family violence, especially violence directed against children, is a terrible and shocking betrayal, because the children who are the victims of family violence, whether it be outright abuse or neglect, are in a sense victimized by the people who should love them and care for them the most. And the failure to do that results in tragedy, as we have seen too often, most recently the terrible case in Middletown. I am proud to appoint Karen Jarmock, who is CEO and president of the Connecticut Coalition Against Domestic Violence, to serve as co-chair of the task force, and Speaker Sharkey will announce his appointment of a co-chair as well.
The co-chair of the task force that will be the Speaker's appointment is Gary Lapidus. I think together with Karen Jarmock, who has been a longtime advocate for prevention of domestic violence and the appropriate and comprehensive approaches to providing services for those who've been exposed to domestic violence, I think it's hard to imagine two better qualified individuals to serve in that capacity.
We're all working within our various systems to make things better for kids on this issue. There's a lot more we can be doing, A, to be working together, B, to evaluating and assessing what's occurring within what we're doing, and C, to be taking a look at models within other states to understand what can we learn from them, and can we be capturing some of that knowledge and that expertise. And nearly 32% of all family violence incidents that they're coming upon as law enforcement officers, there are children present. So we're looking at 32% of circumstances where law enforcement is responding to these calls, children are present. According to DCF in 2014, there were 4,319 families whom they were working with identified intimate partner violence, and this is only new families, this isn't their ongoing caseload.
If you grow up in a home with violence, there are often children involved. And when children witness this, it has devastating impacts. It interrupts normal child development. We have to fix this. My last point will be teaching people about healthy and unhealthy relationships. So again, what we need to do around primary prevention is teach young people the difference between a healthy relationship and an unhealthy relationship. And my final comment will be about men's role in domestic violence. If you look at the data, most of the damage, most of the hurt, most of the pain are caused by men, and men need to be part of the solution here. There are groups that are working in this state, organized by the Connecticut Coalition Against Domestic Violence, the First 100 Men. I'm a member. There are groups organized by the Hartford Interval House, the local battered women's shelter, called Men Make a Difference, Men Against Domestic Violence. We need to engage young boys and men on this issue to change the culture of violence in our state and in our country.